So the question with quality in the language industry, it's always been the case. I mean, I've seen customers that you've probably been dealing with for like 10, 15 years. You've done good work for them for the past 10 years. And new managers or new employees that come on the scene and they say, oh, your work sucks. Well, hang on a second now.
Mm-hmm.
It's been acceptable for the past 10 years. Nothing's changed. And now you deem the translation it's not adequate. So again, if we were producing chairs, tables, televisions, we can measure them. We can say it's got a weight, it's got a color, it's got a structure that we can all agree to. But the language industry operates in what I call the gray zone area. It's like very gray, undefined, and which leaves a lot of people frustrated in the industry, causes a lot of anxiety for our translators. Yeah, I talk to the translators all the time. I mean, do podcasts with them online here. They're anxious to deliver good quality. They truly, from the passion they have, they want to deliver good quality, but nobody can tell them like what quality you deem good, Mr. Whoever the consumer of the content is. That's why I'm asking the question. I think there should be a better conversation as an industry around enough with this, define what the quality is, and let's go build that.
Well, and sometimes it's just a mismatch in expectations that someone might have a business goal that they want to achieve with particular communications, and these contents aren't the right fit for that, but it's never told to the translators. And so I think that there are different conversations that we could have around how to control and steer the generation of contents in different languages that would give people the ability to curate a different voice and to intentionally try different things that hasn't really been possible in the past, and it has created a mismatch in expectations. So I'd like to see translators be more empowered to express, like, these are the
lawyers are. I mean, you can't argue with a lawyer. I mean, the lawyers are. I mean, when the lawyer recommends something on a contract, it's the law. It is what it is.
And often I think when people get disappointing results, it's often, not always, but often because of underspecification. Like they
100%.
wanted something that they didn't say. And if we create better communication, even about what the intention of different documents are, that a lot of things are happening today where there are sometimes just like single segment XLIFs flying around without context, that someone's supposed to magically guess what somebody intended with this. And that,
it's called the genie out of the bottle effect there.
Yeah, exactly. Like that task framing and that system creates those opportunities where somebody has to fill in a guess and that guess is wrong, but it's totally predictable that it was wrong. And so I think we need to stop doing that to ourselves and actually build systems that have access to the right contents, not just floating XLIFs that don't have any context and don't have any language assets. Like those kinds of things are structural problems. That's not a model capability. The models are already very, very capable. We just have a lot of structural problems that are preventing us from being able to use them well yet. Or maybe it's not problems, maybe it's more these models call for a different kind of system. And they also open up different ways to get better results. So many of the conversations could shift from like, why did the translators apply this wrong, to a translator working to curate an intentional brand voice, to be able to like identify what's the right terminology set that we need to invest in, to do comparisons across different, options and to try things like that's possible. It's just a different kind of system. It'd be a more empowering one, and one that would enable us to have that discussion up front of what are we trying to accomplish with this, and do we have the assets and intelligence to do it?